Hello, this is going to be a beginner guitar lesson. I'm going to go over the names of the strings. This is going to be very basic, so the first thing that I would suggest you do is take your left hand, this is for people who are right-handed, take your left hand and just stretch it out, bend it back a little bit, take your time, do individual fingers. Bend it this way as well. Individual fingers. Do the same thing to your opposite hand. Go back lightly, down lightly, then do individual fingers. Okay. Now with that out of the way, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk about the name of each string, and I'm going to go from the lowest to the highest. So this is the E string here, the low E. This is the A string here, just after the E. This is the D string here, just after the A. This is the G string here, after the D. This is the B string, after the G. And this is the high E, after B. Now, one thing you'll notice is that the low string and the high string are both E's. So if you listen like this, you'll notice that that's the same note. And an octave version of that would be, this is something separate, but if you go like this, you're doing octaves. So you hear that that's the same note. But this is more about the basics. So what I want you to do is, I'm going to count to 4. We're going to do this in 4/4 time, and you're going to let each individual string ring out for 4 seconds. So I'm going to count to 4 twice, then do that with the E, going all the way to the top E. So first I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So what I've done is I've been using my fingers doing this. This is a steel string. If you have a nylon guitar, which is a classical guitar with nylon strings, I mean the wood would be not nylon. Or for an electric guitar, you can do the same exercise. The strings should be set the same as standard tuning. So after you've completed that, then you're going to do the same thing going from the top E all the way to the low. So I'm going to count to 4 twice, and then we're going to go from the high all the way to the low. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. So that's a really good exercise just in understanding fundamentals. One of the things that I've seen students struggle with is when they hit a string, they can hit the wrong string, or they'll hit a string that's not the string that they're supposed to be hitting for the exercise. So one of the things that I would ask you to remember is with your left hand, what you can do is you can mute the strings that you're not playing. So I'll just show you what it's like if you leave them all open and you don't mute anything. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll notice that that's all ringing out right there. But if you individualize each string and you mute with your left hand, you'll notice that it has a different sound. So again, I'm going to count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that concludes the lesson for now. If you have any feedback, that can be any questions that you would like to ask, feel free to do so. I'm open for questions, and I hope that this gives you a head start into the world of guitar. Thank you.